Hey YouTubers, how are you? It's Tasha. It's actually really late at night. I had a long day. I went to a little kid's birthday party. Very draining, but I had to do this video before I went to sleep because I figured a lot of people out there are probably having the same I don't know, situation on their hands, for lack of a better term. I don't know what else to call it, but just basically an old friend had asked me. She was like, you know, she's very good looking. She got it together. It's really amazing how a lot of my friends, you know, attractive women, got it together. They work, you know, college degrees and stuff like that, and they just really can't find a man, or they're not sure if, you know, he's the one. He's like a right now guy or whatever. And so they often ask me relationship advice. By no means am I a relationship guru. I'm not trying to say that, but I just want to let you guys know how I feel about the situation, and it seemed to help her, so maybe it'll help some of you guys out there. So anyway, basically she asked if she had a question about the feeling, or, you know, how do you know if you're with the one? And she's like, she's so sick and tired of every time she asks someone, you know, how did you know that you guys were going to get married? And people just often say, you just know, you know. And she's like, what does that mean? Like, break it down for me. What does that mean? And basically and she was saying that she's confused because when you first start dating, in general, isn't that the same feeling that you get when you date everyone? You know, the butterflies in your stomach, the excitement to see the person. And she was like, how do you differentiate, you know, whether it's the feeling of him being the one, or if it's just like you're Google Gaga over this guy because he's a new, you know, guy or whatever. And I told her that you know, the feeling that you get when you first meet someone, I don't believe in love at first sight, honestly. I think that the feeling that you get when you initially see someone is personal attraction. You know, you're attracted to the physical. You're physically attracted to the person. There's nothing more than that. That's what I think. Then this is when the fun parts begin. You guys, you know, you exchange numbers or whatever, you start dating, you go out on dates, you get to know more about each other, and then you start getting another feeling. And this feeling is, you know, you start thinking, I can see myself with a future, you know, having a future with this guy, marriage, kids, buying a house, relocating, or whatever your goals is. His goals are aligned with yours, and you start seeing him in your future, and, you know, you start thinking, wow, like, he'll complement my future, or we'll, you know, he just works well with it. And so I told her that's the second feeling that you get as you guys progress in the relationship. The idea of a soulmate, I think, is very subjective. When you think of soulmate, it's kind of like a fairy tale, happily ever after, everything's great, no drama, God sent him to me and this is how it is, you know, he's my angel, blah blah blah. I don't believe in that. I think the idea of a soulmate is kind of, I don't know, I don't want to say far-fetched, but every relationship has its ups and downs. Not every day is going to be so magical that he sweeps you off your feet every day. You know, that's where we mess up. We put our partners on these high pedestals, or I'm sorry, set high expectations of them, these unrealistic expectations. You guys are going to argue. If you're not arguing with your mate, something is crazy. Like, I'm going to see you in the 10 o'clock news. Like, I knew it. I knew something about that relationship I couldn't put my finger on. You have to communicate. I'm not saying you should argue every day. That's unhealthy. But what I'm saying is arguments kind of make the relationship stronger. Plus, making up is fun. But, yeah, so every relationship has its ups and its downs, and you have to prepare yourself for that. You can't think that the idea that this soulmate is going to come and he's going to be your 100%. You guys heard of the 80-20 rule? They're saying, like, the most you'd probably get out of your significant other is 80% of what you're looking for. 80%, you know, you can't expect these guys to be your 100%. Like, but anyway, that's just my take on the term soulmate. Also, I told her that falling in love is the easy part. You know, you see this guy and you're like, okay, you're goo goo gaga over him or whatever. It's staying in love that's the hard part. Again, let me repeat myself. Falling in love is the easy part. It's staying in love. That's the hard part. You know, you guys have to work on a relationship. You have to remember the feeling that you got in the beginning of the relationship and the sparks that flew, you know, when you guys first started dating. You have to keep that spark going. Remember that feeling every day, you know, and that is what's going to keep the relationship going on and on. I also told her that I think that we kind of have the idea of true love messed up. You know, I think that, you know, and I know I used to think like that, okay, he completes me. You know, we kind of, we're like, he's one piece of the puzzle, you're one piece of the puzzle, and together we complete each other. And I don't think that's true love. I think that one person has to be complete. She got it together. She knows what she wants out of life. She's not finding herself. She's not, okay, she's complete. And he's complete. He's not hoeing around. He's not, he knows what he wants. He knows that type of girl he's looking for. He's complete. You guys are complete. And then together, you guys make a package. So basically, you just kind of put the bow tie on the package deal, but you're complete together. You're not like, you got issues, he got issues, y'all come together, it's a bigger issue. Like, no, like, that's not how it works. Work on yourself. Get yourself together. Get yourself together, and then he will come. He will. He will come. Also, what I suggested that she does, which, you know, regardless of your religious background or your race or whatever, and how you feel about her, because I know it's old school Juanita Bottom, then it's new school Juanita Bottom. Anyway, she did this sermon called No More Sheets. Guys, seriously, you have to watch this sermon. It's really old. I saw it a long time ago, and it's still like, it's such a powerful message. I think every woman should see this, even if you're married, if you're dating, like whatever, like every woman needs to see this. Again, it's Juanita Bottom's sermon. It's called No More Sheets. I think you can actually get it on YouTube. I had the tape, and then they went out of style, so that I had to actually reorder the DVD set online on like, I don't know, just Google it, but you have to see it. I think it's really good. It changed my idea of relationships forever. You know, I just, and it just helps women work on themselves. So check that out, Juanita Bottom, No More Sheets, and you'll just work it out and let me know what you guys think, how you guys feel about the term soulmate, and whether you think love at first sight is, you know, if that's possible. You know, how do you know if you're with the one? Is there such thing as the one? I don't know. You know, let me know what you feel. Okay, you can post a response message, write a message in your inbox, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.